SBC unfortunately is gapping down today, but it's gonna be my main watch together with Tesla. ACMR is gonna be a secondary watch. Then I have some others. Oh, fuel cell is gapping down below the range. Too bad. I was really hoping this thing would go sideways today and then break down tomorrow without SSR. That's too bad. Let's see. I did some portfolio cleaning yesterday. I'm down to only 19 positions. Tesla, I'm looking for some kind of ad spot today. I shorted this Tesla. I shorted 2,000 shares at 585 on this late day, little breakdown from the highs. And, that was pretty much a perfect entry. I'm looking to add another couple of thousand shares. This thing has really no support until 520s, and after that, I think it could very easily pull back to high mid 400s or something over the next few weeks. If this is the top for now, if this is a short-term top. GSX I shorted late day, or actually I re-shorted. I did short it early in the day and I took a loss on it, and I re-shorted 15,000 shares late day, and then this one too. There's really no support until like 30 bucks. BABA is gapping down for obvious reasons with all the China stuff going on, but this is gonna be a longer term hold. Like BABA, I'm willing to hold this thing for a long time, like 6 months, another 6 months easily, unless it stops me out before that. Plug is still holding up pretty well considering what LDP and fuel cell have done. Those things broke down, but Plug is kind of holding up. But that can change at any moment, obviously. Twix is gapping a little bit pre-market. I don't know. If the markets are going to pull back from here, Twix is probably gonna be my main play. I'm gonna go crazy on it, buy 10-15,000 shares and see if we can squeeze 10-15 bucks out of it, potentially. We'll see. We haven't had any volatility in a long time, so. GSX, my entry was, let's see, 35.50, 15,000 shares at 35.50. Not a great average. If you look at the 60-minute chart, it had a breakdown here at 35.40 or 35.50 or so. So 35.50 was a little bit of a chase, but I think it has a lot of downside, so I'm fine with it. And so far it's gapping down like 75 cents pre-market. So yeah, it's okay. So that's pretty much my game plan. There's this Codex, the China coronavirus play. They're pumping a lot of stuff on this coronavirus thingy. A lot of things they're pumping. I made a watch list for all the ones I found, like mRNA, BCRX, Codex, gapping up a lot today, 150% in pre-market. Oh my god, INO, this is the one I owned! Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, I hate when this happens. Like, I had 30,000 shares that I got stopped out of yesterday, and now it's, it was in the low fours. APT is gapping. This one also I had a bunch of shares 2 days ago. Lake I got stopped out. Looks like it's gapping up today. So annoying. It is what it is. Now NNVC and ICC, I think both of these had offerings, or at least NNVC had. I know that. Yeah, I think APT is showing strength. This Lake is lagging badly. Like Lake is way up, but APT is near its highs. So there could be something here. I'm gonna put it on my long watch list. And also INO gapping up. I don't know. So INO, they make these protective face masks and stuff like that. It ran big during Ebola outbreak. Tesla has a big range here at 561. Big level here. Tesla, I'm gonna look for some kind of opening range lows or something like that. We'll see how it trades out of the gate. I think there's a pullback coming. This thing is up 200. It was up 240%, 245% yesterday in 6 months. That's a big move for such a big stock. Why can't this thing pull back to the rising 10-day at least? I don't know if I don't think it requires more attention than any other stock. If anything, it requires less attention since it's such a liquid stock. That even if you have like stops on it, there's gonna be very little slippage. Like compared to some thin small cap name where there may be a lot of slippage and you constantly worry about it. So I don't agree with that one necessarily. But yes, Tesla is gonna require a lot of attention. overall, since it's my main watch. Yes, Tesla is the strongest stock. Yep, no doubt about that. Like, Tesla is the stock that has the most fanatical bulls and it has the most fanatical bears. I'm just trying to trade it. I'm very sad I missed it on the long side, but it's my duty to trade it if I see a good setup. Yeah, Apple is strong too. Yeah, Apple and Microsoft are strong too. Yeah, those are like, I mean, Microsoft 1.3 trillion market cap, Apple 1.4. I mean, it's just crazy. And Apple is up over 100% in a year, 125% since they warned 3rd of January last year. Stock gap down after already being down like 30, almost 40% in like a few months, and yeah, hasn't looked back since. Microsoft is up a bunch too, yeah, almost 80%, yeah. All right, yeah, let's see what we get here today. Tesla and SPCE main watches, ACMR is a secondary watch, and I don't think I'm gonna watch much else out of the gate. ACMR looks maybe gapping down. Yeah, it's gapping down. God damn it, that sucks. In Tesla so far, very strong candle here. Great to see. I put a sell order on Tesla, opening range lows, see if we can. I also shorted some SPC. Okay, I got filled on Tesla. So I'm short 3,700 shares total now. And also SPC, let's see, unfortunate with this gap down. Did I get filled on? Yeah, I got filled on 20,000 shares on SPC. Oh, SPC, god damn it, I missed an ad spot. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get some pops. I'm really in like only a third or quarter size of that thing. GSX, oh, let's see. Okay, GSX, I'm gonna cover some. Start covering slowly. Also gonna lower my stop a little bit. Yeah, Beyond Meat is taking a dump here too. Too bad it didn't have one more update. So Tesla took out, it's actually trying to take out the pre-market lows. SPC bounced off this rising moving average on this new chart. Yeah, I don't see anything in pot stocks. I don't see it yet. ACMR, I'll pass on it. It's way too thin. I would have preferred a strong open, so I'll just pass on. I'll focus on Tesla and SPC. What is this? Transworld Tilray is breaking lower. That's a leading wheat stock. I got stopped out of my ads on SPC. So a little bit stronger. Put in one more candle, and I thought it would bounce here. But I'll re-add. If it starts breaking below Viva. What I like about SPC, it's very, very liquid. Tesla looks like it wants to bounce. It's probably gonna stop me out because it did reach, it didn't even touch this rising moving average. That's a sign of strength. Oh yeah, it's gonna stop me out. Wow. Or at least on the ads. Not on my core, but on my ads. Yep. Damn, SPC. I almost covered at this bounce top. Now I need to put some offers higher. I hope I get filled, otherwise it will be very annoying. Plug, I'm gonna size down some. I sized down a little bit yesterday, I'll size down even more today. Okay, good. Now it's bouncing, and I think there may be a potential setup later in the day, like it was a few days ago, or like last week sometime, where it gapped down, bounced, and then built a range for several hours, and then it had a big fade over the next 2 days. Like I added here late day, I had a $5 risk and it faded like 40, or not 40 bucks, but 30, maybe $35. So that's a good risk reward. So I think there may be a similar scenario setting up potentially, but I don't think there will be another trade until late day. ACMR having some follow through from the opening range lows, but too thin to trade, just so thin, annoyingly thin. Already starting to shape up. Yeah, so far, some stocks have handled this little gap down pretty well. Like the Mariana stocks look pretty decent, a lot of them. But I'm not sure, today, I'm not sure if today is gonna be the right day to buy them. I'm gonna be very cautious. My go-to stock is Tilray and maybe CGC, but yeah, mainly Tilray, I would say. GSX is, it's strong. Put another stop here. Like if this thing closes over 35 bucks, I'm not gonna hold it overnight. Facebook about to go green. Yeah, Tesla obviously very strong. I have a golden average on it, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep those 2,000 shares I have from 585 or 585.43 actually. This Sava is still not breaking down. Pretty amazing that it's holding up this well, but the volume has dried up pretty big. Looks like I got filled on SPCE again. Oh, maybe I'll just get stopped out immediately. So I'm short 45,000 of this space SPC. We'll see what, I don't know. I think there's no support on this thing until 16 bucks. Really, there's literally no support there. INO shrugged off the early weakness. Wait, is NNVC up 40% on the day? What the heck? Wow, that opening range highs, I guess. They didn't care about the offering. The offering was at 3 bucks. Yeah, interesting. And now it's a patience game. I have some decent entries on SPC. Hopefully it doesn't stop me out. Unfortunate gap down, but it is what it is. It would have been so much better if it had opened up, you know, like opened green. That would have been so much better. Tilray went green. Yeah, a lot of stocks are shrugging off the early weakness. Like I got it stopped. I actually traded pre-market also. So I mean, I've taken some losses on Tesla this morning. I took 2 losses for, you know, over 20,000 so far. So that's a little bit annoying. But you know, I'm trying to look at the big picture. Like when the $100 fade comes, if it comes, I don't know. You know, I want to be there with some size, and there's gonna be a lot of money to be made. So 8 or some bottom. I wonder if they're pumping this because of the coronavirus. I'm gonna do some watch list cleaning. I bought up on 23rd December, so let's see. Had some gold stocks, silver stocks that broke out the 23rd of December. Mercado Libre had a little bit of a breakout that eventually faded. Sava. Oh, Sava, that's when the big run began. When a director bought 423,000 shares in the open market, and the stock more than tripled on it in just a couple of weeks. Nice one. ICPT had a strong day. ITCI had some news. MBOT had a big run that day. Okay, so nothing breaks. I'm gonna do 24th of December also. Roku had a little bit of a try to break out of this little range here. Yeah, some more gold stocks. This code, oh KOD, I traded it that day. I bought it that day. Took a loss on it a few days later. Okay, nothing exciting. December. Do you long mostly biotechs? What do you think of JetBlue? JetBlue is an airliner. I don't get it. Do you long mostly biotechs? No. I try to avoid biotechs, but you know, when the momentum is there, it's there. JetBlue. I mean, looking at the longer term chart, it looks like the monthly chart. It looks pretty decent on the monthly chart. It's just starting to come out of a 5-year range. Not bad. I mean, there could be a longer term entry here. What are the other ones doing? AAL, okay, AAL looks like shit. HA doesn't look anything special. UAL, what's the other one? SWN, Southwestern? No, wait. Love is the symbol. Love. This one is flagging pretty nicely. It's not starting to break out yet. But yeah, this JetBlue is starting to break out of a long multi-year range. Yeah, right now I happen to have some biotechs, you know, some piece of shit. Because that's where the MoMA has been the past few months. Or among these. I don't have that many. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's consider this being a biotech. Okay, 4. You know, that's where a lot of money has been made the past couple of months, you know. Biotech has been the strongest sector together with the semiconductors past 2-3 months. So that's a natural byproduct. That's why I have a bunch of biotechs. Mostly piece of shit biotechs, but still biotechs. Oh, SBC, come on, I needed a win here. Oh shit, I'm gonna take like a $35,000 loss on it. Oh, it refuses to break down. This is why I hate when these overextended stocks gap down. It's just so shopping. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. GSX not as much, because GSX is still green for me, and I managed to cover some into the weakness. But SBC, I'm down, you know, 35k on it. Maybe it's I mean, there's 1850 maybe, some kind of a range here. I mean, right now it's just in the middle of a range. There's no way at all. Yeah, super annoying. Both Tesla and SPC. It would have been so much better if both of these had gapped up instead. That's super annoying. Maybe they will offer opportunities later in the day. Yeah, Baba. Okay, 30. Yeah, okay. I'm out of SPC. Almost 40k loss on it. Super annoying. Super annoying. and looks like it's about to go green. Heck, I want this thing to go on another round, go to like 25 or something. That would be great. Wow, look at how strong it is. Almost green. Super strong. Oh, so between Tesla and SVCE, I'm down over 60k. I'm down over 60k. That's super annoying. That is super annoying. Oh, okay, APT. I bought some APT. I have to be at least one of these virus stocks. I didn't buy any crazy amount, but let's see how much. Man, I'm so annoyed. This APT and Lake stopped me out the other day. Yesterday, that is. And INO is the most annoying of all of them. So shoppy. I haven't been able to catch any clean moves lately, fortunately. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. You'll get to your first million. You'll get there, trust me. And after you get to your first million, the second million will be easy. Trust me on that one. As long as you don't fuck it up. It all depends on you. Just focus on price action, focus on what the market is doing, what the market is trying to tell you.